Welcome, and thank you for selecting CasaFlex as your education provider. In this introduction, we will guide you about the course content, strategies to pass the exam. Please make sure you have the NASCLA book at your side when you start the course. Our exam prep course for Virginia Class A and B Contractors exam will cover most of the topics that will come out during your exam. In this course, we will review and practice the following topics to prepare you for the exam. Topics you will learn include: Introduction to the course, Planning your business, Choosing your business structure, How to get your contractor's license, Managing risks, Marketing and sales, Business management, Bidding and estimating, Contract management, Project management. In addition, we will cover topics about customer relations, employee management, job site safety (OSHA), working with subcontractors, financial management, tax basics, Virginia mechanics and materialman's lien law, open book exam, Board of Contractors regulations. You will also be provided with written study guide that has more than 300 questions to prepare you for the official exam. Math quiz. This course also includes a math quiz to help you with equations for the advanced portion of the exam. Who is required to take the contractor's business exam? For Class A or Class B contractor's license, the designated employee must take the exam. The designated employee is defined as a full-time employee or a member of the responsible management. What is our objective? Our objective with this exam prep course is to prepare you to take and pass the Virginia Contractors Class A or B business exams at the PSI. We will cover all the subjects relevant to the material provided to you by CasaFlex, and we will explain all the strategies to pass the exam using our highlighted books. The business exams must be taken in order to get a Class A or Class B license. Once you pass the exam, you are able to submit your application to take the specialty exams and obtain your contractor's license. The examination for Class A has been divided into 3 portions: the Virginia portion, general portion, and the advanced portion. All Class A license applicants must pass the 3 portions to be able to submit their application for approval to take the specialty exam. The examination for Class B has been divided into 2 portions: the Virginia portion and the general portion. All Class B license applicants must pass the 2 portions to be able to submit their application for approval to take the specialty exam. The NASCLA Contractor's Guide contains all the information needed to pass the exam. Most of the questions of the exam will come from the NASCLA book. In addition, you'll receive a summarized version of the Virginia Construction Code to assist with the Virginia portion of the exam. You're welcome to bring other reference materials, provided they are not loose sheets or unbound items. Should you print materials from the internet, they need to be either spiral bound or hole punched and placed in a binder, or secured with a staple in the top left corner. CasaFlex provides you the NASCLA Contractor's Guide. The books provided were used to prepare the questions for the PSI exam. Most of the questions of the exam will come from the NASCLA book. You may also bring other reference material to the exam as long as they are no loose papers or unbound material. Your book has been highlighted and tabbed with all the important concepts needed to pass the exam. The exam prep course for Class A and B exams has been divided into 18 chapters. 1 practice exam, with 120 questions. The practice exam will provide you with a hint where the answer is located in the book. 4 exams of 30 questions, each graded. The 4 exams are similar to the exam you will receive at the PSI testing center. These exams will not provide you with an answer, plus you will be given a math quiz to review your understanding of formulas. In addition, we will provide you with a study guide with more than 300 questions, so you can practice after the completion of the course. Remember, The practice review exam is not graded. The 4 exams are graded and you will receive a score. Course access. We have a state-of-the-art technology, and all of our courses are accessible 24 hours a day from your computer, smartphone, tablet or laptop. The biggest advantage of an online course is that your classroom and instructor are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your only excuse for missing class is not getting online. Otherwise, everything is available 24/7, and you make your own schedule for completing the requirements of the course. The practice exams and the PSI contractor exam are multiple choice. You can see the questions and the answer you have to choose from the options displayed in the screen. From the left-hand layout, you can see where you are in the course and what chapters you need to complete. Every time you complete a chapter, you need to provide a verification that you have completed and read the chapter before you can proceed to the following chapter. Virginia allows contractors to bring reference materials to the contractor's examinations, commonly known as the open book exam. This means that you can bring the highlighted and tabbed books to the Class A or Class B exams and answer exam questions by looking up the answer on the books. Why use highlighted and tabbed books? Simply put, to take advantage of existing rules to pass the exam. Without the books, it would be harder to answer the questions unless you memorize the entire book. The open book examination has a time limitation, and you need to answer the questions within the specified time frame. The highlighted books make it easier to find the answers and pass the exam. Please do not write on your book. You may highlight it, but if you write on the book with a pen or pencil, it will not be allowed during the PSI exam. Important notes. For the open book exam, you need to familiarize yourself with the following. 1. The table of contents on page 3 indicate the chapter and the page numbers where the subject or content is located. 2. The 27 tabs of the NASCLA book will help you find the chapter and appendixes fast. Please review the table of contents, appendixes, tabs and practice with the study guide provided to you by CASAFLEX, as it will help to get you acquainted with the sections and terminology of the books. Important notes. Please make sure you become familiar with the appendixes on page Roman numeral 10, as they contain important information about 1. Virginia Board of Contractors Licensing Law. 2. Virginia Board of Contractors Regulations. 3. Virginia Mechanics and Materialmen's Lien Law. 4. Virginia Right to Work Law. 5. Virginia Underground Utility Damage Prevention Act. 6. Excerpts from the Virginia Erosion and Sediment Control Laws. 7. Excerpts from the Virginia Occupational Safety and Health Regulations. 8. Excerpts from American Disability Act and your responsibilities as an employer. Knowing the appendixes will help you prepare for the subject mentioned, which are an important part of the exam. Identification of keywords are necessary. It is highly important that you identify the keywords in the questions and answers of the exam. When studying, identify keywords and phrases that you can reference back to a particular chapter. Your highlighted and tabbed books have been prepared, revised and professionally highlighted the important keywords. You may also do additional highlighting in the book if you feel it will help you pass the exam. Identification of keywords. For example, if the question is, what is a bid bond? The key word is bond. A bond is a type of insurance. You go to the table of contents and look under Managing Risk, Chapter 4, which directs you to page 7, and look for the words bid bond, which is already highlighted and reads. A bid bond guarantees that the contractor, if awarded the job, will do work at the submitted bid price, enter into a contract with the owner and furnish the required performance and payment bonds. And there is your answer. That is the way you are going to be able to find the answers with the highlighted books. Please study the table of contents and all the subtitles and make sure you identify the keyword early on. It is very important. Exam preparation. The designated employee for Class A and Class B contractor must take and successfully complete the business examinations before you can apply for a contractor's license. The examinations are administered by the PSI, which has 7 testing locations throughout Virginia. Please check with the PSI for the closest testing facility to you. The following is the combination of examinations offered for the designated employee by the PSI to be licensed as a contractor. Class A consist of Part 1 Virginia portion, Rules and Regulations. Part 2 General portion. Part 3 Advanced portion. Class B consist of Part 1 Virginia portion, Rules and Regulations. Part 2 General portion. Part 1 General portion. 50 items. Passing score, 35. You will have 100 minutes allotted to complete the exam. The topics include Business organization, 2 items. Estimating and bidding, 10 items. Contract management, 10 items. Project management, 7 items. Risk management, 3 items. Safety, 5 items. Labor laws, 3 items. Financial management, 5 items. Federal and state taxes, 4 items. Lien laws, 1 item. Part 2 Virginia portion. 24 items. Passing score, 18. You will have 48 minutes allotted to complete the exam. The topics include Regulation of contractors, 7 items. Board rules and regulations, 5 items. Building codes, 5 items. Transaction recovery fund, 5 items. Virginia erosion and sediment control regulations, 2 items. Part 3 Advanced portion. 24 items. Passing score, 17. You will have 60 minutes allotted to complete the exam. The topics include Estimating and bidding, 1 item. Contract management, 4 items. Project management, 1 item. Risk management, 2 items. Safety, 2 items. Labor laws, 4 items. Financial management, 5 items. Federal and state taxes, 4 items. Lien laws, 1 item. Fake or experimental questions. Be aware that the exam will include fake questions. You will receive between 1 to 10 of these questions, which do not count toward your score. These questions will not be scored, and extra time has been added to complete them. Including these non-scored questions is vital for developing future exams. Count the questions before you start to find out how many fake ones you have. For instance, if the exam has 50 questions but you see 55, then 5 are fake questions that don't count, no matter your answers. Count the questions. Some questions might be confusing, nonsensical, or not found in the study material. In some cases, the question might be correct but the answer won't match. These experimental questions can be confusing, so be prepared. After passing the required exams, you can apply to the Virginia Department of Professional and Occupational Regulation for approval to take the specialty exam. Once approved, you can take the specialty exam, and upon passing, your license will be issued. Preparation. Do not underestimate the preparation needed for an open book exam. Your time will be allocated, and the key to success is proper organization and understanding the NASCLA book sections in order to quickly find the information to answer the questions on the examination. We recommend you to do the following. Keep current on anything significant on the work you do. Review your tabbed and highlighted book that will provide answers to the questions. Anticipate with model questions but not model answers. Challenge yourself instead how you would answer questions, and what options and resources you may need to consider. Familiarize yourself with the format, sections and structure of your books and source material. Practice the tests with the books provided in this course for speedy retrieval. Remember, read each question and answer carefully before you make a selection. Once you choose the answer to a question, look it up in the highlighted book. That is especially important even if you believe you know the answer without looking it up. Examination questions are validated by state codes and reference books, not merely according to standard practice. By answering a question solely by experience, you could unknowingly give an incorrect answer. Although knowledge and experience is helpful, it is still to your benefit to look up each question. Manage your time. Here are some suggestions. Do not spend 5 minutes on a single question until the end of the test. Attempt all hard questions last. Do not leave any question unanswered. Take your best guess, you will have a 25% chance of guessing correctly. Relax and breathe. Some people forget to breathe when they are nervous. If you do not breathe properly, you may cause anxiety and may not be able to think properly. Take a 1-minute break every 30 minutes. Manage your time. Here are some suggestions. You do not have to answer any of the very hard questions to pass the test. Learn to identify them early in the process, skip them, and take a 25% chance at the end. Remember, you only need 70% correct answers to pass. The time allocated for each question on the General Business and Virginia portion of the exam is 2 minutes, and for the advanced portion is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. During the test, the computer will tell you how many questions you have left and the time remaining for the completion of the test. Manage your time. Your final score will be determined from the answers you record on the computer. If you are unsure of an answer, it may be better to guess, since you will not receive credit for any question left blank. Select the closest or best answer for each question. If you want to change an answer, make sure before you do so that you have clearly made an error and have seen the mistake. The exam. The exam is administered by computer. A notepad will be given to make notes and math exercises, and you will be using a keyboard and a mouse to enter your response to each question. You will be given a tutorial to familiarize yourself with using the equipment and selecting your answers. The exam. The examination is multiple choice or objective response. You can only select one correct answer from the choices offered in the list of answers. Select your answer. On the first pass, read all the questions and answers carefully and then answer all the easy questions first, and verify the answer with the highlighted book. Make sure you also identify the keyword either in the question or in the answer multiple choice or objective response. You can only select one correct answer from the choices offered in the list of answers. When you complete your exam and if you have time remaining, you will be able to review any or all questions and/or select a different answer if you need to. Remember to use your highlighted and tabbed books during the exam. We are here to help you. We have email support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can also call us anytime or visit our office. We are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are located in Tysons Corner, Virginia. Call us at 703-552-8957 or email us at support@casaflex.com or visit our website. Okay friends, let's get started.